Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Acrisure. Cordero Patterson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go.
Got it.
Harris once more. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Here's Harris. Oh, he trucked that defender. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. Gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. He's got a gain of 6 there. Milton Williams making the stop. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Running behind center with Harris. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go.
We'll see if they want to take the risk on 4th and a couple. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Hey! Hey, easy, 63, back, Delta.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he gets him around 6 there. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Hurts setting up to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 4th down, Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, a run with Barkley. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Eagles hoping to put our first points on the board.
Hey, 73.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
Working inside the red zone. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. Runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, tonight. Alpha, 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 alpha.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Tonight.
Fields on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Throwing deep down the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Tonight.
2nd down and 10. Fields. Caught by Freiermuth. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Another throw for Fields. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great, set. Round up, Yeti. Hey. Hey, easy, 63, back. 73. Hey.
Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Silver, set. Go on now. Oh, it's Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. Round up, Yeti. Yeti. No touch.
1st down throwing for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. Racing down the left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Here we go, side. Side.
First down throw for Fields. Throw secured by George Pickett. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. George Pickens, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Punch right. Here we go. Side.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go, side. Extend. Side.
One final shot before halftime. Firing one deep for the end zone. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No touch it. Hey, 73, 73. Hey. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they had that one contained right at the line. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
No touch it. Miami. Guys right, guys right. 63, 63, 63. Kyle Miami. No touch.
Back to throw, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Hey, easy, 63, 73. Tiger Hornet. Kyle Miami. 63, 63, 63. Hey. No touch.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long.
Go,
Looking to throw. And they won't do it. That fall's incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On the move, headed right. He's on the move. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Fields out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go. Go.
He'll throw it. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10.